What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Ford versus Chevy for part number 3, Classic Muscle. This is one of my favorite parts of the entire game. A lot of cool, interesting challenges. I think the two challenges that are part of this that the game decides the car and the challenge for you are two of the coolest ones in the whole game. So very excited for this today, but of course, as usual, in the last two parts, Modern Muscle and Off-Road, we do have to go start with picking our car. While I'm getting to that, if you didn't see the last 2 weeks, the first two parts of this, the Modern Muscle to start, and then last week the off-road section, go check those out. They were a lot of fun to play through. Really enjoying going through this, so I hope you are as well. Our car selection here for Classic Muscle. I don't know how the Camaro IROC, even in 2005 when this game came out, was considered Classic Muscle, but whatever. 29,000 points. We have 38,000 in the bank, which is a nice amount. Nova SS is an interesting car, a little bit more expensive. We could get a Camaro Z28, first year 67. Bel Air Street Rod is a cool one, and a C1 Corvette Roadster 283 is a nice car as well, but 45,000 points, it's a lot. We'll just stick with the IROC Z. I think this is a cool car. What color? Should we go with this maroony color? That looks pretty nice. Yes, please. We have 9,000 points left over then. Again, not going to get any upgrades, same as the first two. We're just going to go in this with our stock car and see how we do. We have driving challenges 1 and 2, inner city circuit 1 and 2, and then suburban sprint. I think we'll start with the circuit races this time. Why not? So see what these are like, and then I guess we'll use the last two races to be those kind of fun, challenging driving test races. So I remember that the dirt track one driving challenge, I don't remember if it's 1 or 2, is really, really tricky. It really wants you to pull off some interesting maneuvers to meet that one. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Well, we have to do our first circuit race to start off with here. Our IROC Z 5.7 Z28, whatever this is, underway. You see a Bel Air, I think, and a Camaro up there. We got a Mustang Boss next to us, and it looks like maybe a Ford Roadster hot rod of some sort, and a Thunderbird or something. So quite the mix of cars. We're going to take it to the right side, 4 wide. And we're up there. Accidentally tapped the brakes, but we're good. Should be pretty straightforward. Not hit this median bit. I've done that a handful of times back when I played this when I was a kid, but we're good for now. Back into the city after spending the whole last episode out in the country with the off-road stuff. Use the boost juice to make sure we have some space left to get some more. Already starting to pull a little bit of a gap. Don't remember if we have to take the cloverleaf here. I assume we do. Yes, we do indeed. So no reason to go too crazy here on our speed. Of course, in real life, this car wasn't that fast coming out in the 80s.
As you can see now, the competition is really heating up. Do you? I mean, do you actually rehearse this stuff, or does it come naturally? Mostly it's spontaneous.
Commentaries are so funny.
I hate to think you wasted your time actually thinking it up.
Try to maximize our speed before this jump. We'll get some of that boost back.
He makes it look so easy.
Oh, forgot that we have the hairpin right here, so. Oh, that was not slick. All right, cool. We're good. It's fine. Everything's great. Did lose the lead there on that first lap, so Ford Hot Rod, whatever it was, actually did lead that lap. I don't think there are any points for laps led or anything, but we're all good.
And a big hello
Minor
to
mistake,
all
it's fine.
in Europe, Asia, and Australia, and everywhere else in the world. That's right. We're being watched in over 1,800 countries right now. I'm not sure that's right, Gary. Maybe not, but it sure sounds good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just sit in silence for a moment and watch the master at work. Wow!
There we go. Good amount.
This is amazing driving.
Save most of our boost juice for the long highway bit. Comes up after the cloverleaf. We're in good shape though. We're doing all right so far. Good to be back on this game. A lot of fun. Again, enjoying playing through this. Just kind of a quicker playthrough, but should be a lot of fun hopefully, and build us some momentum into whatever I play after this. So I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am so far. Again, let me know if you have ever played this game before. If you did, if you liked it or not. Let me know what you want maybe see me have me play in the future. again, my mouse there, I just realized is in the screen, so apologies for that. We'll get that out of there. We're in good shape though. Yeah, the mouse just keeps coming back. Just stay away.
This is amazing driving.
Just defense to turn there, it's fine. Everything's great. Saw nothing.
A moment by jockey.
We're good. We have a little bit of gap now. Hairpin definitely going to be make or break on this last lap, obviously, whether or not we can get a victory trying to get through there without losing a bunch of time or dying or whatever. So it's fine. Nice little gap here for now, though.
Now that's driving. The Mona Lisa.
Not use quite as much boost juice. Try to save again some more for the straights coming up here. And then leaving the hairpin to get back to the finish line to hopefully take a victory. So nice little wrench they throw in things here to try to trip you up. Your quest for victory.
And that's don't speak, Tom. Let's just enjoy this display.
There we go. Car's going over the bridge. Nice sound effect. Pretty good shape here. Use some boost juice here to get some air over this.
Great driving there.
There we go. Up to speed fully. One more corner to go. Nice hairpin. Big braking. Be nice and smooth.
The board should just retire now. They'll never catch it.
Really good brakes in this iRoxy, apparently. Get through there nicely. Pretty good lap. Very happy with that last lap. And we will take a victory in race number 1. Circuit 1 done. Cool. Happy with that. We end up winning by about 12 seconds over that Ford Roadster Street Rod. Pretty successful, solid race. No, we don't need to play again. And we'll move on to circuit number 2. Why not? I don't know what this track is like. Maybe it's similar to the one we just did since they're both called Inner City Circuit. No idea. Looks like maybe reverse of the one we just did. Not sure, but regardless, we're in good shape. Here we go. Our way. Another great start by me. Looks like we have a Torino, a couple bosses, another iRoxy, another Camaro. So
That was unlucky. But the board
I guess there are drafting points. Whatever, it's fine. Whoops, my bad. Didn't mean to just cause the wreck of the century there or something. That was my bad. Whoops. Some nice drafting here while we're just sitting in line. Cruising along at basically max speed there, which is 137 or so. So we're in good shape.
Of course, he's driving a Chevy. He's not one of your board drivers. Awesome driving.
Whoops, a little two-wheel moment there. Not intentional, but we're good. Got some points for it, I guess. 137 is our top speed, so we don't need to keep using boost for up to that. Again, these cars weren't that fast when they came out. Only 4 speeds. Not that much power coming out in the 80s with all the regulation and stuff, but still a cool car. Obviously, Camaro love can't ever turn that down. Oh, big wall hit there. Not slick by me. Oh, just got absolutely demolished by the leading boss. Oh, man. See, we're just working to let the Chevys get out ahead. That's all that was. Saw nothing. It's fine. Everything's great. Nothing to see here. That was a big hit, though. Holy cow, look at my car. Alright. Anyways, we're coming up towards the end of the first lap, I'm sure, here. Getting there. Pretty long lap, actually. Seemingly. Can't be that many corners left.
The Mona Lisa, Leonardo standing.
There we go. Draft some teammates in the other iRoxy here. And with once again, we have to end this lap at the hairpin. Pretty long lap, though. And the brakes on these cars is
This morning
ridiculous.
on the way down here, down on the corner of 3rd and Favorite, I was cut off real bad by another driver. Really? Uh-huh. And guess what he was driving? Car don't get smart.
And drafting here, no idea if it makes a difference for our speed or performance, but at least it allows us to get some more boost juice going. Boost juice seems to be completely irrelevant, other than at the very end of the lap there with the speed. So we're up to just about our top speed. We're at about 130, so no need to use a bunch more boost juice.
Sorry, Tom, but I'll have to interrupt you there. Why? Because we're witnessing a master at work here, Tom.
A couple of those Fords stuck behind, so it's 3v1. We'll see if they get rubber banded back up here, though. I talked in previous parts about how I wasn't sure if there was rubber banding. Although if you do fall behind, the cars definitely around you slow down some. But I don't know if that, the AI cars catch up or anything. So we're in good shape. If I could stop making silly mistakes and crashing, that would be ideal. Other than that, we're doing okay.
They'll never catch him.
Made it there without dying that time. That's good. Always good.
This is amazing.
Unfortunately, all the drafting bits and all the high-speed bits to gain points and get air and stuff, they're all at the beginning of the circuit, so you do have to manage your boost really... whoa, that was a big dive by the other IROC there. You have to manage your boost really strangely, actually. It's kind of interesting how it works out. Wasn't expecting that big send there from the other Camaro, but we're good.
Skill and class, all in one package. Awesome driving.
Again, not going to use any boost juice here. We're in good shape where we are. Field's a little bit spread, but the front couple cars all still together here.
Well, he's certainly showing us.
We will protect the inside into the hairpin here. Not that it really matters. We still have a whole lap to go, but just so we don't get dive bombed. There goes one of the bosses.
Now, only if you think endangering your fellow sportsman is great, Tom.
All right, final lap. 2 minute and seemingly 15-second lap there. Not too bad. If some of the other cars want to come up past, they're more than welcome to. Do some drafting here. Trying to draft. Thank you. It's like, hello, I'm trying to draft. I'm actually trying to stay behind here.
Not so far, Tom. Well, it's sure been interesting, and I'm hoping.
I don't know what this dude's doing running on the top here,
That's
but
great, real great. We'll come back to you later, Tom. And maybe
let me
get
draft.
something
I'm
interesting.
trying. Oh, the curb almost got me there. Stuck two wheels up on the curb. Flung the car sideways. There goes our other IROC buddy. Pass it right back though, it's fine.
Smash it good.
That was not intentional. Whoops. I'll stay close to this other IROC so that we can get some draft. Hopefully. Definitely tough competition, this one. Either that or our car is just awful. Both could be true, I suppose, so.
And a big hello to all our viewers in Europe, Asia, and Australia, and everywhere else in the world. That's right. We're being watched in over 1,800 countries right now. I'm not sure that's right, Darryl. Maybe not, but it sure sounds good to me.
Give me the suck. Come on. One more corner. Need every bit of help we can get here. Just gonna chuck it up the inside, hope for the best. Oh, just run through everything apparently. Oh, I spin out. Okay, that's not cool. Damn it. Now we gotta redo this whole freaking thing over again. Such a long race, and it's so hard with this stupid hairpin at the end. The field's so tight. Dang, that was frustrating. A lot of things went wrong in that. It's really hard to manage your boost. I'm not sure if there's catch-up or not, but it does seem like there is. All right, let's try that a little bit differently this time. We gotta have more boost juice left on the last lap for sure. All right, just hop in the tow with somebody here and do some drafting. Start off with.
And the Chevys are showing their dominance.
Use some of the boost juice, I guess.
Speed, power, and package.
Up to high speeds. Now we don't need to use any more. If someone wants to come past, they're more than welcome to. I think we just gotta try to aim for having as much boost as we can on that last lap.
Yes,
I probably hurt myself by making that mistake and spinning out on the first lap, but we'll see what we can do. AI seemed to be pretty fast compared to our poor IROC C here. But that one other IROC C was pretty fast as well. Don't know if that is coincidental or
I
not.
hope you're paying attention, Tom. Yes, he's certainly doing it now. Quiet, Tom, and let's just agree that this is the greatest thing you've ever seen.
These guys are so funny. Very funny. Anyways, we'll cruise up through here.
This is a masterclass in control.
Spin out and die that time at least, which is nice. Still got the lead for now. Again, the goal is really just to kind of stay close to the front and have some boost juice left by the time we get to here on the third lap, since obviously trying to run in the front and die and race aggressively didn't really work. But now that we have some gap, hopefully we can stay ahead. Hopefully.
And as you can see now, the competition
Have some gap still, but we had some gap at points in the previous attempts, so we'll see.
Actually rehearse the stuff, or does it come naturally? Mostly it's spontaneous. I'm glad to hear that, because I hate to think you wasted your time.
All right, to the hairpin to end lap one. Pretty decent lap. I felt like that was a good lap time.
Well, he's certainly showing us what he can do. Great driving.
Got through there very nicely. First lap done, just about 2:08, 2:09. Have a nice gap. Again, not going to use any more boost juice than we need to. Hopefully get a little bit of error here.
On land or in the air, doesn't matter to a Chevy.
Get to our 130 plus, nearing our top speed there. We'll just kind of leave it. Don't need to boost any more than that. Gotta remember that the car is not fast. Easier said than done.
Retire now. They'll never catch him.
Nice and smooth. Try not to scrub any speed through these corners if we can help it.
Now, this is why the Chevys will always win. It's not just about straight line speed.
Cruising along quite nicely. Have a nice gap here now. Definitely a nice gap. Sharp corner coming up here. Hopefully we can nail it and again not die this time around.
He makes it look so easy.
Acceleration there. We have a great gap, about 3 or 4 seconds at least. I can't quite tell because again the arrows are a lot bigger than the cars actually are. So, but we're in good shape.
Amazing driving. Yes,
Definitely counter to what the previous race was. We're cruising along quite nicely. Again, I have no idea if the game has that built in, that since we lost the last one, they're easier this time around. I have no idea if that's a thing. But regardless, we're in great shape here. We have plenty of boost left that we're saving in the tank.
They'll never catch him.
And we're in pretty good shape. Just gotta nail this hairpin again, then we'll be on to the last lap. Nice and easy. Accelerate off very hard. Take that. Nice gap. We have a probably 5-6 second gap here, or more again at this point. So,
Sorry, Tom, but I'll have to interrupt you there.
we're in good shape.
Because we're witnessing a master at work here, Tom, and we should do that in silence.
There we go.
Go, Chevy!
Yeah, we'll just boost up to about 130. Save the rest. We're up to pretty high speed. some nice two-wheel moments there.
Save
the boost juice for now since we're at pretty high speed. We know we have a slower bit coming up. And we have a nice gap, of course.
Challenges each brings. That's right, Tom. Thanks, Gary. Anything else you want to add? No, I just thought you'd said enough, and it was time I said so.
All right, into the sharp bit for the last time.
That's how you drift, Tom.
And they're nice and easily. Carry this momentum for quite a while, so we'll use a lot of the boost juice there. Have a great gap this time. Completely opposite of how that last race went. Obviously, I made a bunch of mistakes in that one, but totally opposite how this one's played out.
Don't spoil the moment for words, Tom.
There we go. Some more boost juice, get up to speed. That's what we like to see. Huge gap, so we're in good shape. Just gotta get through this hairpin. No drama, no pressure behind us at all. Much better drive this time around. So 6 minutes or 7 minutes we'll never get back, but we're still in good shape. Nice and smoothly through there. Great laps, and we will take a very commanding victory counteracting to the last time we drove. We'll take that. Wonderful drive, wonderful race.
Don't get smart with me, Tom.
Won by 22 seconds that time, 2:02 best lap. Some of those guys are really slow, 2:12. The McCabe, first name, I guess, and the other Camaro, the older Camaro finishes last. The other IROC finishes third. Nope, we do not need to play again. We are good. Thank you very much. All right. Well, that was pretty successful, I think. Again, we'll save the driving challenges. Suburban Sprint, we will go ahead and we will do. Sprint race, point to point. Awesome. And then we'll have to unlock the drag race and or the time trial. And then, again, hopefully we'll be able to save the 2 driving challenges for last, but we'll leave them as late as we can, obviously. All right, point to point. Let's just give it 1 attempt this time instead of needing 12, or I guess 2. Fox Body Mustang in front of us. First time we've seen that. Yeah, our accelerations have not been good in this car. I know it's not that fast, but yikes. Some nice drafting points here. Oh, big cluster. Oh, wrecked my teammate. Whoops. See 1 vet ahead of us, though.
A great move there. Try not to sound so bitter, Tom.
All right, nice drafting up to C1 vet. Get us some more boost juice.
Partial stand back and let something like that happen. Nothing wrong with that one, Gary. Looked fine to me.
Do have to go around the hairpinny bit here, the clover leaf, so.
Wow, that's amazing control.
Does some straight bit, awesome. So we'll hit the boost juice.
Well, he's certainly showing us what he can do.
Not a huge gap, but a little bit of gap, which is nice. Nice jump coming up here. We're cruising at 130, so a little bit of a space between us and the rest of the field.
That's a great move. It sure was.
We're up to speed, so we'll just save the boost juice for now. No hairpin here, thankfully, thank goodness. Probably going to end again where we've ended a couple races before. Some more good air here by the airfield. There's the planes coming down to bomb us. There we go. Just a little bit just because we got some extra in there. Maxed out to allow some more space to fill. Nice gap we have though. Nice amount of space. Heading towards the city center again, apparently. Back up to high speed. And 2 minutes there.
The Westington is sorry, Tom, but I'll have to interrupt you there.
And there's the finish line, actually, 2 minutes 3, so we had a lot of boost left. But take a nice, easy victory, which is awesome. Very happy with that. Beat Ryan. Sorry, Ryan, by about 6 seconds there. Apologies to my little brother. We'll take that. Awesome. Play event again. No thank you. We're good. And hopefully we unlock the drag race and or the other thing. We did unlock the Lowry's Loop, so we have to beat the best time for the time trial here, and then hopefully again we'll get the drag race, and then we will have to get the 2 driving challenges done. So 2 minutes 50 is our goal time. I assume we have to do like sort of 3 laps in there like we've done the last couple. Nothing crazy. All right, here we go. 3 laps of this. Do have boost enabled if needed. Not sure how long the circuit is, but obviously we have to average just under a minute for each of the laps. Start lap going to be key. Just kind of sort out where we could use some boost juice here while we are getting up to speed and don't have any, so we can plan better for when we do have some. There we go. Not the fastest car that's ever been driven in the world for sure. There we go, some nice air. There's 1 lap done, piece of cake. Use some boost juice there, but we have a little bit of a straight part. Even with a standing start, that was a decent lap actually, so take that. Again, sharper corner here. Less faster laps here as we go. Seemingly we can boost basically the entire lap around here. This much boost that we're building, so that was a really good lap there, that last one. It was like 45 seconds or something ridiculous. Yeah, we'll just keep our foot in it. We're doing all sorts of weird combos and tricks here. Air coming here. Again, final corner. Big 2-wheel moment, but we're good. 2:28, so yeah, we were clicking off like 40-second laps, 45-second laps there towards the end, those last 2. Once we got the speed up and once we got some momentum, so awesome. We got 5,000 points out of that, which was great. That was a wild one for sure. A lot of 2-wheeled moments, a lot of crazy stuff. And I think we just have the drag race left now, other than the 2 that we were saving. Let's see how many points we have just for reference. Gotta be like 40,000, right? We've had a lot. 30,000 and some change, so not too bad. We still have the drag race to go, which will get us a good bit, of course. And then we will have the 2 driving challenges, which are super, super fun, so I hope you enjoy those here. But we gotta get through the drag race first. Hopefully we can just do this nice and smooth in 1 attempt. And we'll go from there. All right, there we go. Here we go. Complicated procedure of revving and not revving and blah, blah, blah. And here we go. Oh, come on, car, what are you doing? I don't know why we bogged down so much there. That was wild. I know gear up. We were supposed to gear up. That was terrible. Why had the car bog down that much? It's like we were stuck in first gear and we lost the wheel spin and then we died. That was awful. No, I don't want to view the replay. I want to do it again. That was just horrendous. Yes, please. That was just atrociously bad. I don't know if we were just tramlining the rear end there or just wheel spin or I missed a shift or shifted twice. I don't know what that was, but it was terrible. So let's not do that again if we can help it. All right, let's try this again. Rev, rev, rev. Close race. We're gonna lose this one too, unfortunately. Yeah, it's tight, but we just can't get. We'll give it one more attempt, and then maybe we will have to go do some car upgrades or get something different. We'll give it one more attempt. We didn't miss it by very much, only 0.15. If I was a little better with my shifts, perhaps we could have gotten that, but we'll give it one more attempt. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it this time. Just need to be a little bit faster. Got to beat the Gran Torino. A little better reaction time would be good. It's close, but we're going to lose out again. It's so close, but we just can't quite get there. All right, well, not ideal. I guess we'll go buy a supercharger. Same margin, actually. We ran a 0.15 difference again, same lap time, 11.21. So we'll go buy a supercharger and see if we can run a little faster. I have no idea if that's the upgrade we need, but superchargers are always good. So over to the garage, our first upgrade that we need, because again, I told you these drag races are madness sometimes. But upgrade, yes please. I didn't realize we had damage. Does it matter? It might matter. I don't know. $300 is 300. It's not too bad. So again, we could buy a different car. We could get up to a C1 Corvette, which is much faster, obviously, but I think we'll just upgrade this one. See if we can slap a supercharger on it. That's what we want. Holly, whatever. 6,300 points. That's ridiculous. This is a smaller one. We'll go with that. No idea if these make any difference. The acceleration, that's obviously what we're looking for here. None of these seem to be doing anything to our acceleration, our 0 to 60. Well, this is frustrating. So does none of this make a difference? Is that what we're saying? I mean, we got the little bit of a bonus from the... No, I don't want to purchase anything. We got the little bit of a bonus from the supercharger. It improved our 0 to 60 slightly, so I guess we'll just give it a whirl as it is. See if it was enough of a difference. Otherwise, we are just going to have to buy a different car that has better acceleration. Maybe we'll be a little better this time, though. In theory, our acceleration should be a little better. Top speed shouldn't matter too much because we never reached our top speed necessarily. So I don't know how that works. Maybe the game handicaps you unless you have a higher top speed rating that you reach it faster. I don't know. But we'll try this again. We'll see what we got this time. See if I can drive a little better maybe. I don't know. Let's give it a whirl. It's tight. Fox Body Mustang goes down to the IROC C. We did run a little faster though, so we would have beat Reed in his Gran Torino anyways. We ran a 10.98 there, it looks like. So we did pick up 0.23 of a second actually. Pretty close. Stone. What kind of name is Stone? 11.09 compared to the 11.06 that the Gran Torino ran. 10.98 is pretty good, so we did find 0.23 just from the acceleration, which is cool, I guess. We got most of that money back actually for that, so maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But it seemed to do the trick, so it was just enough of an upgrade, just enough of a gap, and we'll take that. So yeah, we gotta go do some, this is in the Chevy Bel Air, I think, that we have to do like jumps and drifting and all this sort of stuff here. We have 1 minute to get 3,000 points, which isn't that difficult, except that it is very easy to lose control of this car. It's kind of interesting. Again, this car shakes a lot on acceleration if you watch it, but we'll see how this goes. Big old dirt track here. Look at that. That's ridiculous. But look at all the billboards around this place, too. Like, that's wild. Keep going. Build some momentum here, hopefully. A little bit of air. Nice long drift there. We're already up to 1,300 points, which is just about half of what we need. Okay, so that was ridiculous. We just basically spun out. Like I said, easy to lose control. Thankfully, we got those 1,400 points on the books from that. Very easy to lose control and spin out as we did there, but we got our 1400 drift point, which is absolutely insane in there. We'll take that. See if we can go over 4,000 points here with a nice jump before the end. We did. 4,300 points, so we'll take that. Success in Driving Challenge 1, and now we go to one of my favorite tests or events or whatever of the entire thing, which is Driving Challenge number 2. We get to use the classic 1967 Camaro. Should be a lot of fun. I'm ready to go. Here we go. So final event of the Classic Muscle. Look at this weird obstacle course. We have to park in some different bays. We have to do some slaloms through some cones. If I remember correctly, you get a decent amount of time for this, but you 245, yeah. So you got some different reversing and challenges and stuff. Don't remember how to look back. We may need that. I have no idea, but we'll see. All right, we're ready to go. Classic Z28 Camaro. I'm ready. Let's go. We also need the 10,000 points, of course, which I always forget about. Get some more speed up. Here's our slalom section. Nice and careful through here. Gotta make time, but don't want to go too fast. Handling very wonky on this game. The physics don't like you making big movements like that. We hit one cone for sure, but it's only, I think, a 5-point deduction, so that's all right. I don't remember where this other parking spot is. Whoops. Again, don't have a look back, which is fine. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Alright, so that took a little longer, a lot longer than we needed to. We're okay. Oh, hit that one. Whoops, my bad. Still okay. I guess we're going down here. I guess we already did those cones. I don't remember. Whatever. It's fine. So we've hit a couple of cones. We spent way too long trying to back into that stupid parking spot that I couldn't find, trying to back up. It's all good. We're good. A bunch more slaloms to go here. We got to park our car once more, I believe, at the end of this. So. Don't have that long to go. We got to kind of hustle a little bit if we can. Alright, there we go, 9,400. We do need more than 500 points to park. So we gotta go find the gold spot. There's the gold spot. Oh, it's not quite so straightforward. We got time to back up and make sure we get this right. And there we go. So we beat our 245. We do go for the gold spots, which pays off. I guess to get the bronze or whatever, you have to hit all your cones perfectly, which we didn't do. So no matter, we will take that. Done with our 245. We got more than 10,000 points. That's a success. Play event again, no. And now we're going to have another cutscene before we head to the trucks.
Now look, until they get... Ha! You kids, you think your Grandpa Olson is pedal to the metal?
Grandpa, we're watching TV. Yeah, this is interesting.
Is one of the high spots of the tournament and offers challenges like no other event. Drivers not only have to contend with the...
Sorry to interrupt you there, Tom, but I'm being told we're ready to go over to the starting line for Series 4, the Trucks, where I'm sure we'll see a great performance by the Chevy guys.
And yeah, there we go. So next time out, next week, check back in. We will see the trucks, 7 more events, and same deal as these first ones. We'll have some circuit races, some point-to-point, some drag races, and some other challenges out. So appreciate you all. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you're enjoying this. We got 2 more parts of this, 2 more weeks left, and then we will be on to whatever comes next. So appreciate it if you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from Ford versus Chevy, iRacing stuff, Camaro stuff, track day stuff that we got going on as always, and we'll take that and we'll move on to what's next. So I hope you enjoyed it so much. Until next time, though, as always, bye.